Right, so children, now, right, this lesson, right, is actually on the mock prelims, all right? It's on the paper 1 MCQ question. Right, it's actually quite simple. Right, this is actually quite simple, MCQ. Right, so the plan is today we will finish off with these 30 questions, the MCQ questions. Oh, 15 only, I think. Right, 15 only, right? And after finishing these 15 questions, we will go into maybe a bit of Kahoot. Then after Kahoot, we will go into some extra questions. Is that okay? All right, because these are actually quite simple questions which will come out in your paper 1, all right, which is actually very doable one. Can? I did worse for paper 1 than paper 2. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, come, children. All right, let's take a look at these few questions. And thank you, Brian, Emma, Giselle, Gordon, Joey, Lillian, Rinzen, Resabella, and Xuan for participating in the worksheet. All right, I saw your entry. Thank you so much. Okay, so question number 1 is actually very simple. All right, everybody got this right. And children, paper 1, no calculator. No calculator. So I don't know whether did you do this worksheet using your calculator or not. You shouldn't be using your calculator. You shouldn't be. Mr. Bern, I did my worksheet. Really, wait lah. Wait lah, because I never see your entry. Wait lah, Janelle, wait lah, wait. Janelle. Eh? Janelle, I don't see even your name in my attendance list. Oh no, Janelle, I don't see your name in my attendance list. Oh my goodness. Wait, let me refresh. Ah, what happened? Scary. Okay, wait, I'm refreshing. Okay, now I saw your name. Oh, yeah. You did twice. Correct. Sorry. Janelle, yeah. Because just now I never refresh. So I never see your name. So sorry about it, Janelle. All right, come. So you are supposed to express 0.375 as a percentage, children. What do you do? All right, don't just press your calculator. All right, down here, paper 1, you have to use your manual way of doing. As a percentage means times 100, right? So times means what? To the right. 2 means 2 movement. 1 step, 2 step to the right. Answer is 37.5%. That's how you score the 1 mark here. Answer is B. Is that okay? All right, so please, no calculator. All right, let's try to follow the rules properly. Okay, next question, question number 2, let's go. Okay, question number 2, Gordon, Lillian, why? Huh? Never read properly, Gordon and Lillian. Check this out. All right, so this type of question, right, my suggestion to you is always look for the gaps and difference. How many gaps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I know it's very simple, but it's because of all these simple question that you're losing marks to carelessness. So just do a bit of working. 4 gaps represents what? The difference. What's the difference? 4 kg minus 3 kg is 1 kg. Correct or not? Correct. How do you find 1 gap? All right, 1 gap is equal to what? Down here, you divide by 4. What do? You must take your 1 kg to divide by 4 also. So what's the meaning of 1 kg? 1 kg is actually 1,000 grams, right? And 1,000 grams divided by 4, you can work it out, it's actually 250 grams. Or what do I normally do? I will say, okay, 1,000 divided by 2 first is 500. 500 divided by another 2 is 250. Can you see or not? All right, so every of this is 250. So down here, right, is pointing to the 3 kg and what? 3 kg and the 250 gram. Answer is C lah. All right. So I think some of your classmates carelessly put the 200 grams. Gordon, Lillian, please know your mistakes. Okay? So is this step difficult? No. Just do it lah. 1 mark lah. Oi. Then later you say, oh, teacher, I miss out the mark again. Why leh? Because you like to lose marks. All right? It's a matter of choice. It's a matter of choice if you want to be careful or careless. Okay, question number 2 is C. Okay, question number 3. Whoa, sport car. Which of the following could be the length of the car? 4.5 kilometer. Children, your run around the track, right? Your run for 4 rounds, right, is 1.6 kilometer. Your car so long, you run 1.6 kilometer, you run for, let's say, 10 minutes. That means your car is longer than that. That means you run for 10 minutes and your car still haven't you still haven't reached the starting of your car. So this is confirmed wrong. Right or not? Don't be funny. Obviously it's wrong. 4.5 kilometer. 45 cm. My ruler, my ruler like that is 20 cm. My ruler like that is 20 cm. Two of this ruler is 40 cm. So short the car. How to sit inside? Can fit me? So this is wrong also. 45 meter. Hey children, how tall are you? You are about 1 meter, right? Or some of you are taller, maybe 1.5. Imagine 45 meter means got 45 of you. Whoa! Not even a limousine is that long. Hey, sometimes, right, you all have to think about this and, choose the best answer. Can you see not? Answer is A. One way of measuring, right, children, I think for you all is okay. When you stretch your arm from one end to one end, when you stretch your arm, one end to one end, that's about 1 meter. Right, children, when you stretch your arm from one end to one end, it's about 1 meter. But I cannot. When I stretch my arm from one end to one end, right, it's about 1.8 meter, right? Because I'm bigger in size, right? And because I got bigger chest, so I stretch. Whoa! All right. So my stretching is greater, right? So for you, right, if you stretch, right, it's about 1 meter. All right. So if you stretch 4 times, okay, that's the length of the car. It's possible. What if they give us something that we never see before, like what? Space shuttle, You mean the PSLE question will ask, what is the height of the space shuttle? Cannot be lah. Please, I so old, I haven't even seen a space shuttle So cannot be. All right, so they will ask you things like quite normal, like the teacher's desk, like like a car, or they don't even like to use the word train. You know why not? Because train got long and short also, right? It's depending on how many cabins, right? So they will not use the train as an example because it depends on how many cabins you have. Correct? Yeah. What if my cabin only got 2 cabins only versus the MRT that got like 15 cabins? Right. So again, they will ask a very reasonable question. What about circumference of a ball? What kind of ball? Basketball? Bowling ball? Tennis ball? All right. So it really depends on what they ask. All right. So if you're talking about a tennis ball is quite small, you see. Yeah. So if they ask you for a circumference of a tennis ball, really, then you have to think about the radius. So this is maybe for the size, right? Maybe this is the actual size. Look. This is the actual size of a tennis ball I'm drawing. This is like the actual size of a tennis ball. All right. So the radius is what? The radius is about, let's say, now here. I can say it's about 4.5 cm. It's an estimate. So for example, they say that the tennis ball, all right, the radius is 5 meters. You stretch out your hand 5 times. The tennis ball hit your head, you go cuckoo. Don't be funny. So you are supposed to compare things like the radius instead of comparing the circumference. It will be easier. Because from radius you can find the circumference. Right. So children, try to how to say? Try to visualize a little bit, What if they ask computer and one of the option is 20 cm and one of the option is 0.5 cm? No, they won't ask that Right, Caleb, they will not ask about the smallest computer and all this. So maybe they will just say, okay, maybe they will use something that you all have. All right. So maybe for example, you all have let's say you all each have your own devices or not. Right? Your primary 6 got your own devices. You all each have your own laptop, don't have All right. Okay, that's why they will look for something which is common. All right. So maybe the schools, right? All the schools in Singapore, they have something called a computer lab, right? So maybe the computer lab, they are using the same screen. All right. They will say, okay, this computer lab, this monitor, all right, what is the length of it? They will use something common, children. They are very fair one. All right, they are very fair one. Don't worry about it. Can? All right, so you don't go and think so much. Okay, come. Number 4. 3 ones, 800s, and 1000s. What is 3 ones? 3 ones means 3 lah. 800s, Remember the All right, this portion actually bring out the divide, Right, this portion actually bring out the divide, Okay? So the number 8, put here. The 100, put down here. Can you see or not? The number 1, put down here. The 1,000, put down here. All right, the th means divide. All right, so down here, what do you have? 800 is actually 8 divided by 100. So divide means what? To the left, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4. Okay, so it's 0.08. Can you see that? This one is 1 divided by 1,000. Okay. Divide means to the left. 30 means 3 movement. Let's go. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. So it's 0.001. Can you see or not? But in Singapore context, right, we have to write the 0 in front. So it's like 0.08 and 0.001. All right, last time I have some students, right, they are from Russia and all this. All right, they only present their answer as 0.08 like that. It's understood. All right, but in Singapore context, we have to write the 0 in front, 0.08. Can? So you're supposed to add all these 3 numbers together, 3 plus 0.08 plus 0.001. All right, then what you do? Add lah. So the decimal point must be in line. So down here don't have decimal point, just give it to him, like $3 like that. All right, empty slot, just put a 0. Down here is a 1, down here is a 8, down here is a 0, down here is a 3. Answer is 3.081. 3.081. Can you see or not? Your teacher very irritating. Can you see or not? The numbers are so close to each other. Very irritating. So you purposely write it out and you do a comparison. Come on. Right? You compare left, compare right. You all got play the game before or not? You're not supposed to spot the difference. So they give you a left picture and a right picture, and you're supposed to spot the difference. And many of you can spot the difference, right? How come? Because you focus and because you have 2 staring straight in your face. So write it out, children, into your head. Don't put everything into your memory. All right, write it out. Okay, so question number 4 done. Question number 4, everybody got it correct. Good job. Question number 5 and 6 also, everybody got it correct. Good job. Let's look at question number 5. Oh, it has a square base of what is the volume. So easy, 1 mark. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, teacher. All right, so the square base, this is a square base. All right. So what do you do? What do you do? All right, doesn't look square, right? It's okay. All right, so it's 4 cm by 4 cm by 4 cm. Okay, so this is supposed to be a square base. So how do you find the volume? Length times breadth times height. 4 times 4 times height is 5. 4 is 16. 16 times 5. Very hard to do, right? Yeah. Then do your long multiplication. 6 times 5 is 30. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 3 is 80. Answer is 80 cm cube. Answer is B. Okay, no wonder all of you got this correct. I actually got full marks for this paper. Woohoo! Good job. All right, that should be the way. All right, because paper 1 actually is supposed to be can score 1. So paper 1 usually got 1 or 2 questions, right? That is challenging only. That's tricky only. All right. So the rest of the question is actually doable one. All right. That's why for paper 1, a 0.45, you are supposed to get more than 40. For paper 1, a 0.45, you are supposed to get more than 40. Aim for that. It's possible. All right. You can only miss out on 2 questions. Oh. All right. So another way of doing is actually you take 5 times 4 is easier, right? 5 times 4 is 20. 20 times 4, isn't it 80? Isn't it faster? You can do that also. Question number 6. Oh, net. Kevin wanted to fold the net below to form a cube. However, he realized that the net is incorrect. He has to remove one of the faces, right, in order to form a cube. Which of the following represents the face that he has to remove from the net? Okay, come. All right, so down here, right, you can actually, I don't know, you can try an error a bit, right? Maybe I can call this the base, can? All right, if this is the base, this portion, right, I fold. This portion I fold up, this will be called the side. All right, this portion, the next portion, the P down here, I fold up. This will be called the side also. All right, this portion, the Q down here, I fold up. All right, this will be called the side. Okay, then what happened? What happened? This portion, right, can you see not? Can you see not? This portion here, all right, I use it to join down here. All right, I use it to join down here. So this is also called the side. Can? Okay, but if I use here to join here, right, this S down here, right? Down